everybody, and welcome back to another unboxing video. I am your host, Joel. I am one half of the Newlydeads. If you're unfamiliar with who the Newlydeads are, please go to our website at thenewlydeads.com for information about who we are, what we do, and where to find us. In an attempt to keep things shorter and more truncated in 2026, you may notice some changes around the channel, and hopefully they're good changes, things that are helpful and work well for you. But things are in flux and things may continue to change throughout the year. I'll just mention this real quick before we get into things. We would love it in 2026 if we could continue to grow the channel. So please like, share, and subscribe with any of your friends, neighbors, family, enemies, anyone that may like the content on this channel and get something out of it. We would very much appreciate it. But that is it. That's all I'm asking of you as a viewer. So let's get into this. We have one thing on this video. For Christmas, my in-laws gifted me with something that is a personal favorite of mine. It's one of my favorite sitcoms of all time and something that I've rewatched. It's a comfort show, so I've rewatched it several times, know a lot about it. The more I watch it, the more I see different things, change my opinion, hold some of my opinions even more steadfast. And as they've been releasing on Peacock, the extended episodes with additional content that's put back into it, on this set, you can see some of that in the deleted scenes, as well as other stuff there. But what we're talking about today is, oh my gosh, this is a big box. Let's see. I don't know which side's the best one to hold to. The Office. This is a 9-season box set. Ran from 2005 to 2015, respectively. This is for those of you who don't know, a mockumentary on a group of typical office workers where the workday consists of ego clashes, inappropriate behavior, tedium, and romance. This stars Steve Carell, who was in The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and John Krasinski, who both wrote and directed A Quiet Place and then also was involved with Quiet Place 2. And I'm sure he had a producing credit on part 3. I haven't actually seen it yet, to be fair. There's a lot of directors that were involved with this, so we won't get into the specifics of that. But a little bit of trivia here. John Krasinski and BJ Novak went to high school together. They went to Newton South High School in Newton, Massachusetts, and they both graduated in 1997. They were even on the same Little League baseball team. Also, Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey are best friends in real life and actually have a podcast together. I believe it's called The Office Ladies, I think. Mrs. Newlydad listened to that podcast for a while. I don't know if she still does. But like I said, this is a big beast of a box set. That's some alliteration for you there. So there is the back of it, which you can see. Hopefully that will get into focus. The main characters, and then on each side of the box set, they contain other of the main characters on the show, which if you watched it from the beginning, you saw that it started out with a lot of the peripheral characters in the background that then during the course of the show became regular fixtures. And somehow they did a really great job of managing a large cast and making sure that each one of them felt like they got their own storyline and their own arcs. And it just is a really well-handled show. I like the original. I know people feel kind of divisive about it. And because of the popularity of the show, there has spawned numerous other versions of it. There's a Hindi version. There was I want to say a short-lived Australian version. There's multiple versions across the different countries. And the US one so far has proven to be the most well-known. And there is a spinoff now, The Paper, if you've not seen it. It is also available on Peacock. That includes one of the characters from the original show. We liked it. My youngest son and I are both fans of the show. He's watched it probably as much, if not more than I have. And the whole family is a fan of the show. But we watched The Paper, all of us together, and really enjoyed it too. It's a different feel, but at the same time, the same. So anyway, what we've got here's the first disc, the first season, which you can buy these individually. But in my estimation, I would rather have the whole thing on the back. You've got some basic information about that. Inside, you have, fun little interior cover there. And then, of course, just the basic disc, which I believe, if I remember correctly, all the discs contain the same image. So we may skip that part of it, but we have season 2 here, which if you're familiar with the show at all, you may recognize some of these images from either the advertisements that were online or on, if you've got TV Guide still, I don't know. But again, the interiors are the same with the discs being the same image. This one has multiple discs, of course, because the season got progressively longer more to a standard sitcom length. The first season was just a 6-episode run and very short. But then, of course, once they got their footing, then things got to a regular length, and we got multiple episodes. And the different seasons have, I believe, the same numbers of episodes as they go on. But I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what they are, and I probably should have. Taken a look at that. That one I need to clean. It looks like it's been bumped around a little bit in the case there. So that's project for another time. We have season 4. Information on the back, special features. Most of them are deleted scenes. There are some commentaries and some other stuff here. Let me see if these discs are all safe. Again, the interiors are all pretty much the same. You have, the individual discs that are all the same with, and then it looks like the back part, which I should have checked this ahead of time, is the name and basic information about the episode that is on that season, or the episodes, I should say. There is season 5. And at this point, we're really kind of in the meat and potatoes. I know everybody, I think, probably has a different feeling as far as which season is their favorite, which one is the best, who's their favorite character. I will go on record and say that, I love Holly and Michael's relationship. I know Michael started out as being kind of a negatory person, but over the course of the show, by the time he left, that relationship is definitely the one that I appreciate the most, even more than Jim and Pam. Although Jim and Pam went through a very realistic kind of, young marriage situation, as a lot of people do go through. Probably my least favorite character, if we're talking about this at this point, might as well get it all out there, is Phyllis Vance. She is kind of a horrible person, in my opinion, with a lot of the stuff that she does and says. And if you see the extra features, extra features on the show, the additional scenes and stuff like that, they kind of expand on that with her and Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration. Again, there's the episode titles. But, personal preference, everybody is different. There we have season 8. And I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but there was an episode, I don't remember if it was season 8 or season 7, where they were attempting to do a spinoff with Dwight called Shroot Farms or something along those lines. And they opted against doing that spinoff, but the episode in the season feels like a pilot episode, which is incidentally what it was. But when they decided to pass on the whole season, they went ahead and included it as an episode, and it feels different from the other ones, but yet kind of the same. This is the last final 9th season, which the ending and the 9th season are very kind of, there's very big lines that are drawn across the fandom, as a lot of people feel that once Michael Scott left, things kind of fell apart. I don't know. I enjoyed the whole run. Like I said, I'm a fan. I love it. I'm happy to have it as part of the collection because, physical media is our friend. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. And remember that tomorrow is not guaranteed, so don't forget to unbox your heart. We'll see you soon.